Yeah, we still here, man. We still here, and
Walk on.
And my dog, man, how you feeling today, bro?
Feeling blessed, my dog.
Feeling blessed?
Always feeling blessed, man.
Yeah, I mean, we went out for a nice walk. The weather's nice, so yeah. So we're definitely just gonna be chopping up again, continuation from the last podcast. You know, it's just gonna be us just talking, you know, as kings. But yeah, man, how you feeling about Alba so far, though? You like the city?
It's cool. I think it got its pros and cons for sure. But that's any city though. I think me being from New York.
Excuse. We're gonna close the window real quick. Sorry about that.
But I think me being from New York, it could be a little slow for me sometimes. How things move.
I feel you. Like in which way?
In a lot of ways, but I would say, New York is very, not the loud part, but I would say our culture is extremely different in terms of how we operate, and it could be slow in the sense of, I would say, people moving outside of the box a little bit. I think sometimes people get a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
They just get a little too comfortable here, and then for people like you or for other creatives or artists, sometimes it could be hard for you. Because not too many people around are always on that. And it's like sometimes the environment around, it makes it hard for people to express themselves.
That's insane that you said that, because I feel like I legit feel the same way.
Shit like that.
I do like Alba. I like the city. It's nice, There's a good side of it, where you can really just be yourself. But then again, like you just said, you just mentioned, it can be very slow, very, very slow. So that's a valid point, bro. That's a good point right there.
Yeah.
Because I could see myself living in his environment where he's coming from, But then again, I feel like that might be too much for me.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. All right.
It's not like I don't really have a problem with Aalborg. I just think people could just get too sucked into society.
Weird.
And also care about what society thinks about them, so they don't really be themselves all the time.
Yeah, Aalborg is really Danish. In a way of, if you see Copenhagen have a lot of tourism, a lot of different culture. So that city is getting more used to people being different colors. Aalborg haven't really used to that part yet.
Nah, like we were saying off camera, and I've said to a few people I know here, I feel like Aalborg has the opportunity. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Aalborg.
You're saying it right.
But it has the opportunity to put its foot down and show what its culture could be with the younger generation. So like what I was saying before about not stepping outside of the box and letting the outside society determine how you move. Like, there's a lot of dope people here, but
Indeed.
a lot of people just don't collaborate like they should. And then some people just, which I can understand, would just go move to Copenhagen, but y'all could put on y'all city if you just get together and make a move, to be honest.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't really know that many people that are on the same type I'm on, But then again, like you say, there's probably a bunch of them out there. Just gotta go and look for them.
Yeah. I know some people here that's creatives. I know people that make music, people that paint, people that play sports, design. It's just, everybody's just singularly. Like, everybody just move on their own. It's not really like a collective thing going on here yet.
Indeed.
I think it's really, somebody got the opportunity to really, and I was telling him off camera, he could be the one to do that, to bring people together to really show people who y'all are, opposed to everybody just moving to Aarhus, moving to Copenhagen,
That's my goal, though. That's my goal, really, to really bring this city on the map.
Now to be in there, I gotta use the fork because it ain't the outside.
Nah, I feel like pears, it get too clean with the hands.
Maybe African, bro. Don't matter.
Nah, I ain't want to do that time right now. Man. I feel like it just make me more cleaner.
Shit like that.
But my question is, bro, like, do you have something on you that you want to change? If so, what would it be?
I feel like we talked about that a little bit last time, but it's not too much about myself I would change, though. Honestly, I would just continue growing. I honestly like how I am.
I like the answer right there. Continue growing.
Yeah, I really like how I am. I think like as a man, I'm just progressing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm learning every day, and that's what I would focus on. I don't really feel like I need to change myself though.
Yeah, because and I know that's a very interesting question too. When you ask somebody if you do have something that you don't like about yourself that you would like to change, a lot of people who have something on themselves, they'll be like, yeah, I wish I was taller. I wish I was like this type of body shape or whatever may be the case. My nose, and then I become to that place where I really gotta appreciate myself, the creation that God gave me. You know,
exactly.
Not everybody can be handsome and all that other bullshit. Being tall, being a model. You know, you just gotta accept how you look, and whoever don't like it, fuck them.
Shit like that.
It's just that. As simple as that.
Shit like that.
So,
and everybody beautiful in their own way.
Indeed, dogs. Indeed.
You definitely should appreciate who you are. I think we all gotta grow from something though.
Because that lead to my next question. Because that will bring a lot of people down, and that brings to depression.
Mm. So,
like, I've always been like never understand the situation about depression. Like, what really make a person depression, man? Because I always feel like it was like some bullshit in some ways. Because I'm like, bro, we live in a country where you can drink water, you can go to school.
You get paid to go to school.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why mean you depressed? But then again, life ain't sweet. Because everybody going through a lot of shit in their life, in their personal life.
Yeah.
You know, in their develop. My English is lagging. We'll continue. In their developing. Thank you.
Developing.
You heard it. You heard it.
Shit like that, bro.
The English is
good though, bro. Don't second guess it.
Yeah, I was saying that, you know, the
development.
Development.
There you go.
See, there's some few words in English I've been having hard time to pronounce them, but I appreciate that because a lot of people be having a lot of things that they have in their private life that is more than, you know, the life, the environment. You know, this life they can go in school and get paid or having a roof on their head. And I'm like, okay, why you depressed though? Because I feel like depression was just a term for the weak. That's how I understand it though.
Some people finna get mad at you.
No, I mean that's how I saw it. That's how I understand it. But with time I understand it's not about me having a roof on my head. It's not about me maybe not having a family that I want to have. You know, not receiving the love I want to have, and that can put people in certain ways. And that's how I realize it's not about that. Just because they live in a country they have it all. They can have depression. So I'm
talking about here.
I'm saying just generally, like, you know, in life.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah. I think a lot of us, I mean, I'm guilty of it too. That's why I say us. We all, at some point, don't necessarily appreciate everything we should appreciate. You know? But it's like, there's a lot of situations where we overlooking what's in front of us. You know? Like you were saying, like you got a roof over your head, you could drink water, you can go to school. Here you get paid to school. Here you get paid to have a child. Goddamn. Like, find me another place. Find me somewhere else you can get those things. You know? So, and to take it outside of here, like, just overall, I think a lot of, how social media plays a part into it, you know, and all the societal norms and all this bullshit, you know, it puts a lot of pressure on people too. And it takes people away from really appreciating what they have. And then a lot of times we may want something or we might have goals, but we not really appreciating the process to obtain what it is what we want.
Ooh.
You know? Shit like that.
You're getting your bag in.
You know? But
it's easy for him to just be in his bag when it comes to these questions. He's like, you prepare for something.
He doesn't say though. I didn't even know what you was going to ask me. That's the crazy part. It's just in me. You know, because I also want people to live. I feel like if you have a genuine heart, then you deserve to live how you want. But not everybody got that.
No.
So that's why I paused real quick. You gotta have a genuine heart, you know. But I feel like everybody with a genuine heart deserves to live how they want. You know, but it's like we're in a time in the world where it could be hard to make certain moves. It could be hard to reach certain goals, you know. And for anybody that could take a weight on them, and they could feel like they're not doing enough, or they basically I was going to say the same thing. They could be doing more, but it's the same thing. So it's like you were saying, we forget about the fact that we already have a lot. You know, it's people who don't have clean water. You know, it's people living on the street. You know, it's people that don't have nothing but 2-3 t-shirts. You know, it's people that's worrying about what they're gonna eat or how they're gonna feed their family. You know, so a lot of people also have to shake the entitlement off them. Mm-hmm. Not everybody gonna do that, but shit, that's on them.
Yeah, bro.
But that also crazy. That entitlement could bring those depressive thoughts too. You know, it's because you want so much, you're not even appreciating what you have.
Bro, I hope you guys are listening what he's saying though.
Me too.
Because I really, that's really how life can affect a person.
Yeah, you know, and then not being comfortable with yourself, not knowing who you are, and then letting a whole bunch of outside energy and influence dictate how you feel about yourself. You know, so it's also important to know who you are and stand firm in who you are. You know, it's okay to be yourself. You know, but it's like a lot of us, especially we face this problem in our generation. We just looking on social media. We see this, we see that, we see that, we see this, and we feel a pressure to. We have to live a certain way, or we have to be a certain way, or we got to do certain things.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, I don't really truly give a fuck when nobody think about me, respectfully.
And that's the energy, really. That's the energy that will make your life even much, much healthier.
Man, it's like I appreciate someone appreciating me for who I am. You know, I'm not being arrogant or no shit, but I'm just comfortable with who I am. You know, and I come from a place where I could only see myself as blessed because I come from a place where motherfuckers is dying quick.
Facts, bro.
You know? Quick. There's a lot of homies I got now that ain't here. You know, there's people that I done seen go didn't even hit 18, didn't even hit 21, didn't even hit 25. You know, so it's like I just have a different appreciation for life too. You know,
and you feel like that's how made you more focused on what you wanna receive, like your goals, for example.
That's part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, like me, environment is important, and I'm from a different type of environment. You know,
word, let me what do you call it? Verified. He is. Shit ain't sweet where it come from, man.
At all though, and it's like. Shit, it could have been.
Where they hear that, bro? I'm going to the grocery store. Bro, imagine niggas going to the grocery store and they ain't lagging.
Hey, we gonna say that for off the camera though, but he ain't telling no lies. But shit, it be like that, you know? It be like that in certain environments you from. And it's like, it could have been easy for me to be this big ass gang banging motherfucker or bang bang shoot 'em up type person, but it's like I could see where those things lead, you know. And I've already seen them so many times.
Facts.
I've seen so many people get locked up. I've seen so many people pass away. I've seen so many people have an opportunity to do something great, and they just let the environment take them out of it, you know. Yeah. So it's like I always just was like I can't really do that for myself, and I don't want that for myself, you know. I really don't.
Are you a man of quality, man? To even just I know that's something we speak about it often off the camera. I tell him like he really man of quality. Like
I appreciate that.
He have come to a place where you know what he want in life. You know what that leads to just wins. For real, because once you know what you want, once you know what you want, man, like you get your W, like, because nothing can really shake you no more. Either you're moving with like, let's say if you want to do some business with somebody or some network, you're so assured of what you want, the business gotta be mutual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You both of you gotta come to a place where we both can benefit out of this because I know what I want. I know what type of music I want to make. What type of house I want to build? What type of couch I want to build? You know, family, a woman. So
yeah, you could really put that in everything.
In everything, really.
Like in every aspect of life. Appreciation is important, man, and then also just being observant to what's going on around you.
I appreciate one another too. Like like just him to let's say I can appreciate the small thing you do for me. And to tell him in a way where he just know, yo, bro, I appreciate for you just even lift the bag. Like, how can I put it? Like, let's just say the small things as it might be me cooking a meal for us together. You know, that's a little form of like appreciation.
Yeah, facts.
And that we gotta take in our friendship, in our relationship. Facts. I think that's one of the things that's shaking a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, because people are not appreciated enough.
Yeah, people remember what I said earlier about having a genuine heart, you know. My bro Henry said some shit that I read earlier today about how everything is transactional. It's like I have to get something out of this to do something for you and vice versa, opposed to somebody just doing something off the love. And when you do it off the love, it goes way further and you're going to get it back 10 times harder. But it's like off rip, it's like, all right, if I'm going to do something for somebody, I need to make sure I'm getting something too. It doesn't even have to be business. No. Business is the only way you need to be moving like that. You know, you can't never count favors. You can't never do something and be like, all right, they need to do something back, or you know.
Not true.
A lot of friendships go through that because people just not being real with each other for real. You know. And it all play a part to you working on yourself. Like, are you a genuine person? Because if yourself you're not in a place where you feel like that you can receive a good energy, you're not ready for nothing because you're gonna be in the same box as the others, being negative, having bad vibe on you, and that's the last thing we need on earth right now. With all these red flags, whatever you call them, shit. But a bunch of them.
We're gonna keep that shit. I ain't want my men to get flagged right now.
A bunch of them, yeah.
So now I don't like. They know what I'm talking about the flags, man.
Facts.
I ain't talking about your hometown flag. I'm talking about you know what I mean, man. But do you believe in?
Oh, you just went crazy. But words, go ahead and skip that.
Nah, for real. But do you believe in aliens, bro? And ghosts? I don't know if you spoke about it off camera.
I know you asked me that off camera before. I don't really know. And I hope I don't never gotta fucking find out. Deadass. I hope I don't gotta find out.
Ain't that crazy though? I'm making sense to say that I wanna find out. I mean, I'm not find it in that way because I'm not trying to look for it. But I do believe in aliens and ghosts, man. I believe there's some supernatural human events that really goes on the other side of the earth, you know, because we so focused on waking up, going in our car, go to work, go home, we don't know shit ain't sweet when you go farther. Like earth ain't sweet, man. But think about it, bro. Like just the waterfall. But waterfall is like that just itself is deadly. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, though.
So
yeah, I know a lot of people do believe in ghosts and aliens. In a way, there's also been evidence that they might exist. Yeah. I just never really been in that space. And they'll probably kill our ass.
And that's crazy, bro.
I don't even wonder. But
nah, I don't.
I've seen some things, and you even show me videos. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I don't believe we can be the only human being out here, bro. that's the one thing too. I talk about the universe, but that's something we can keep maybe another time because I feel like really we like on Earth we have a lot of stuff that going on behind the scenes that a lot of people are not exposed to. Yeah,
that's okay.
Just that money, the money, and I think you give me a good explanation. You say that money is really just you never really own it. You just send it to another person.
That's a fact. It's levels to that though. Once you understand how money works and what makes money work, but for the most part, a lot of times people are just working to get money to give to somebody else for sure. So it's like you definitely got to be careful on how you value money. You definitely got to be careful about that. Definitely got to be careful about that.
But like especially my next question, like, how do you see the world we are in today? Like the world right now. How do you see it, like moving forward? Like, do you see that we're really heading to a solution where we can eliminate racism, hate, or you think we're going somewhere where you gotta be more of it?
Yeah, for sure. I don't really see that too much going anywhere, to be real with you. That's not really going anywhere anytime soon. Based off of the fact that, a lot of Western countries were built off of the backs of other people. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't want to swallow that pill, but you just ain't being real with yourself. I do think our generation has the opportunity to shift how a lot of racism and how a lot of prejudice things and a lot of what's the word? I'll just skip that part. The word I was finna think about, but our generation definitely has the ability to shift all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have the most open generation there's ever been. It's the most interracial relationships. It's the most. We also are in the time with the most money in the world. Look that up.
And it's crazy though.
Yeah, we got so many creative opportunities. We have so many opportunities that our parents and our grandparents and our great grandparents and further on never had.
Wow.
So we definitely have the opportunity to change that. Are we? I don't know. To be honest, because also with that being said and us having those things, it's also a time, past the pandemic where a lot of people are just more isolated into themselves in terms of their feelings and even their energy. A lot of people moving in a way where, they're not trusting people. People can't trust them. Remember I said everything has to be transactional.
Very toxic.
A lot of, there you go. Ding.
Very toxic.
We're also, with all those things we have, we're also a very fucking toxic generation too.
Facts.
So it'll take a few steps back to move forward, but we have the opportunity to do it. I just don't know if we are.
For example, and as we speak about the world right now, about AI, bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's insane. She's going crazy now. We just figured out.
That's really crazy though.
We just figured out the person that really came out with the AI. He resigned his position. He said, "Nah."
He said, "Nah, that shit too dangerous."
I don't see in the future. She going crazy.
Yeah.
How can you make something and then you be like, "It's out of my control"? Then we fucked up.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers out here, they have ideas.
That's a type of technology that they get into the wrong hands. And y'all seen iRobot? You did? That movie was crazy, but that technology getting in the wrong hands, which it will. We definitely gonna see some things that we never thought we would ever see in our fucking life.
No, dead ass, bro. Like I told you, there's some shit in the world that's going on we don't even know about.
Yeah.
But then again, if you export the truth, you look insane.
Yeah.
And that's the part, and that's what actually I want to talk about it on this podcast. I really want to just be us, say what the fuck we want to say, because at the end of the day, that's the truth. You can't blame the messenger. We're just speaking out the truth. What's going on here?
It's so easy. That's another problem with not just our generation, but the current state of the world, especially with social media just taking over. It's very easy for people to just go with the lie. It's very easy. It's so easy. You know, especially if you put it in a nice little fucking title on social media and they be like, blah, 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 blah. And people gonna be like, oh shit, blah, 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 blah. And it's not even the truth. But you can hear the truth and instantly doubt it. That's kind of crazy to me. But that's the world we're in right now. It's very easy for the lie to go extremely further than the truth.
And that's what, especially when you on that type of way you're winning, bro, everything going your way. You know, people once they find out, oh, did he do it? They read an article say this person was abusive, was fighting somebody.
Yeah.
See, I knew he was weird. But that's because you win so much, everything going your way, you got so much blessing filling you in your position. Once a weird topic come out about you, people don't even want to question about if it's true or not. They say, yeah, we knew about it.
Yeah.
You don't deserve the blessing you have.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people really don't even understand how social media works and how it's tainted with. You know, so most of that shit is lies anyway. But like I said, right now, the current state of the world, the lies are being fed into more than the truth.
Facts. And I want to speak on health, bro. It's something that me like I've really been in tune myself the past month you've been over here, bro. Because he a person that really he don't play about health, and I've seen it with my own eyes, and that really pushed me to really, you know, take my shit together, to really start to
appreciate that too.
Now, indeed, though, to really, because I think we should talk about it, because I'm not the best when it comes to food. I'm greedy. When in a way where I don't think about my body. I don't think what it will do to my body. I'm always in the moment, and that really, in many years actually, it's been a very toxic situation where I've been hitting my body. So
it's good to have that, admit that about yourself, because that's the first step right there. To growing from that, not even just changing, just growing from it.
Indeed, like my dog was like, "Yo, bro, start eating fruits." It's not like I don't know about fruits, man. He just has seen how his body function, and that's how I because I have the worst digestion system, man. I don't know if that's God gave me a form of like, nigga, you ain't eating, nigga, shut up. But yeah, bro, health.
So what was you gonna ask then?
Or just what's important on health, bro? What do we do? Us persons, like human being, gotta really stay away from all these foods, all these what you call it,
like processed
foods. Yeah, processed food, like, cause that's the next pandemic. I mean, it's been for many years.
Yeah, that food shortage is no hope, as we would say in America. That shit ain't no hope. But health is the number one most important thing in your life, because without your health, you have zero. You got all the money in the world and lose that shit tomorrow because you got sick. You know, if we're being real about it. So in terms of health, it's very important for us, our generation, as we get older, whether you're in your 20s or your 30s, it don't matter. You need to learn about your body. You need to learn about what is in the foods you're eating. You know, how are they made? Where are they made from? You know, you need to know those things and not just accept someone telling you those things, you know. For example, if you go to a doctor, it's easy as hell for anybody to just listen to whatever the doctor says. You just sit there and just, okay, yeah, okay. But it's like, we don't even question it. You don't even look it up. You just accept it for what it is. But it's like, whether they tell you the right or wrong thing isn't the point here.
Mm-hmm.
It's, do you even know what it means? Do you know why this part of your body is functioning this way?
Yeah.
Do you know why you might have low iron? Do you know why maybe your skin is breaking out? Do you know why maybe you're tired? You know?
To get back what I was saying, it's like this month has been a very a very healthy month for me. You know, I really been in tune with myself, and that's all inspired by my brother over here. Because, like you say, your surrounding is very important.
That's hard.
And I never understood that because our conversation when I talk to him and we have our conversation, I realized really he really, you know, in a place where he have been working. I feel like you really been working out on yourself, bro. To where like
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
You're right. I really honestly have. You know, like we was talking about it off camera. Like this last chapter of my life has definitely been about elevating myself, but beyond business and material, though.
Indeed.
Dig, like really learning more about myself as a man, as a human. You know, learning about my body, learning about the environment, and learning how to elevate from the human aspect. You know, so I'm glad you said that.
Indeed, dog.
Because that's something that I really take pride in, for real. You know, is being the best that I could possibly be, but from every aspect of my life. You know, not just what work I'm doing, what designing or whatever the fuck I'm doing. No, I care more now about nature and health more than anything.
And that's crazy. So do I.
That's the crazy part.
So do I.
Because that's what literally everything comes from, including the cities we live in. You know?
Facts. I mean, I've been in love with nature, but this past year, especially this month, I've really been enjoying the nature more. Like, especially when me and him really into the same stuff. Like, he like nature, I love nature. So we really taking some nice work around the waterfall, around where they just away from all these like center noise
and just building with each other. You know,
fact, bro.
And that recharge. You know, just going chill by the water, going to chill wherever that's in nature. You know, but I said water because I really love to be around water.
Indeed.
But it's like that recharge really help you, you know? Inside and out. For real.
You know, bro, I want to ask you that because this is one of the questions I want to ask, bro.
Yeah.
Do people have an obligation to help others, or should they be responsible for helping themselves?
A little bit of both. But
in which way?
Nobody is entitled to help you do shit. You know? You should always be able to do for self first, you know? And you can never expect someone to do something for you you can't do for yourself, you know? But then on the other end, if you're someone who sees you can help someone, then yeah, pay it forward,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know?
Very, very good point. Very good point right there.
So I think that's like a yin yang. Like, you got to be able to help yourself before you can help others, you know? But then at the same time, nobody's obligated to do anything for you, you know? Especially growing up where I grew up.
Yeah.
Nobody got to do nothing for you.
Nobody owe you shit.
Quick. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
Nobody owe you shit, man. And that's where hate comes in. Because you have something that I don't have. You're like, fuck, man, I want that same car you got. Then the envy got in. So niggas start to hate on you because you have something that they ain't got. But like I said, you could really show them how to be what you are.
That's a fact, because I'm definitely a student to life. So I'm not someone who thinks they know everything. I'm just willing to learn every day. That's how I live my life, you know? And I also have people older than me, even younger than me, that I learn from.
Indeed.
You can learn something from everybody, but it's just like if you got that closed-minded mentality and feel like you can't, then it's not gonna work for you.
Indeed, though.
You know, but you can learn from everybody, and if you have the ability to help someone, help them.
Facts, you know. Facts. I agree. I feel that's the right answer right there too.
And then on the contrary, never make yourself a burden to somebody. Like, help yourself too. You know.
We tend to forget that in a lot of ways. Because now I wanna ask the question before the camera goes off. And this question I have. So for example, can people with like virtually different culture background live together peacefully, and how?
I mean, I feel like that happens every day.
Like live together?
Yeah. You know, like being from New York, every culture is in New York. You know?
Even the LGBTQ.
He trying to get this shit flagged.
And you know what I mean, man. You like
get this shit flagged.
now it's also culture. Now, hear me out. It's also culture now. So, but yeah, continue what we were saying.
Yeah, you're right though. But yeah, even people who partake in that community, you know, it's people from all over the place that live in New York. So I'm blessed to be from there because you grow up around different people just off rip. Like, you know,
I can really see that.
Two of my best friends growing up, one is Colombian and one is Ecuadorian, and then I'm not from there, you know. And I got friends that's from all over the place now, but like I do think people from different cultures could live with each other. It just takes that open mindedness.
Yeah.
You know? It takes that open mindedness to
understand
understand each other, and also have the patience to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then not be so quick to judge each other just because you do something differently, but more so, all right, why do you feel this way, or why do you feel that way? Why do you move this way? Why do you move that way? Okay. You know, we gotta not be scared to have these types of conversations. One,
thanks.
You know, and when we do have these types of conversations, we gotta put the ego aside.
That's the one that be killing us human beings is the ego.
Yeah, you gotta put the ego aside, man. That's the only way we'll really move forward as a society and as a world. You know, us being more open minded, because I'm someone who's very interested in culture. That's why I travel so much. So for me, it's easy as hell to live with somebody from a different culture. You know, I'm very intrigued in learning about other people's cultures. Not everybody may feel like that, but I do. But in terms of living with people from other cultures, I think we'll see a lot more of that as the world progresses, especially in our generation. You know, because now people are moving all around and all these types of things. And realistically, whatever business you choose to partake in, you're gonna have to start moving around the world.
But I feel like having a different culture in the country you live in or you come from, I feel like it's kind of like a blessing, because we gotta take advantage of having different type of culture in a country where you can see majority of how people live, you know, enjoying different culture vibes, food, music, you know,
all of that,
all of that, and that's why that's the good part of having a very different culture in the country. But a lot of countries don't like it because they get intimidated if the other culture taking over, or maybe feeling that they're getting comfortable in a way where they're actually enjoying themselves. They're building their culture in the country.
Yeah, that's a fact. I see that a lot too from traveling, because being from New York, you know, our culture is like, even if you take a step back, America is very money driven, you know, and I would say like when you travel a lot, you see not too many people. I know so many people who have not had a job in years. Like I haven't worked for anybody in 7, but I know so many
That's
people.
Hard.
Thank you. It's like I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen so many people who don't have a job, but they got their own business and really thriving. You know, really thriving. And then you might go to other cultures, you know, outside of the States, and that's not a normal thing at all. You know, and I can understand now that I've been around more. But when I first started traveling, I was like, damn, because I'm also from New York, where everything is just like hustle, hustle, hustle.
Yeah.
You know, like I know so many people that could tell you, oh, my job title is this, and because I have a degree and I'm at this desk, or I'm this person. But I know people who don't have no type of job and not doing nothing illegal that'll drop a bag on you.
Talk your shit.
They'll drop a real heavy bag on you. So it all is about perspective. But I'll say, yeah, that part is crazy, because being from New York and then traveling to other countries and you see, damn. But also if this is another thing to think about in terms of culture, not everybody and not every country has the same price points as where I'm from. So like you can live a lot more comfortably with less.
Indeed.
You know?
Indeed. Wow.
Live a lot more comfortably with less. Like in New York, you're not paying no less than $2,000 for rent, bro.
Pretty much your whole half of your body. So having actually a nice house over there.
And that's not even a nice one.
That's crazy, bro.
That's just a basic apartment, depending on the area, you know.
Yeah.
But then there's some places you can go and it's only you get an apartment €500, €600. So the lifestyle is different.
Yeah. Money in the flow, case they kick in the door. Yeah. Yeah. Life. Saran wrapped in the wall, case they bring them dogs. Yeah. Life. Saran wrapped in the wall, case they bring them dogs. Yeah. Life. The fuck you thought? That ain't the super sport package, the fuck you bought. I don't plan on being in the police chase, but if I do, Holmes, I doubt that I get caught. I had some guilt.
Some other stuff sometimes you gotta see the cows. Yo, bro, hold on, bro. Chill. Bro, don't you see the cows, bro? They be living stress free, and we are here fighting hate, racism. They just be eating grass. Look over there. Look at all these cows just chilling, man. It's amazing. It's amazing for real. Amazing for real. But yeah, man, we're just gonna be having a nice, cool video, really. You know, this one is just we call it whatever. It's a freestyle, you know, whatever. Because I don't have so many heavy questions, but it's just gonna be for whatever we want to talk about, you know. Look at us. I don't know if you can see that. Look at these two cows looking at us, bro. Yo, I might have to hand this quick though, cause my shirt has got some other, and I wanna take a few pictures of these ones. So, yeah, man, it's been a blessing, and thank you guys for being with us and enjoying our conversation. Hope you guys really took some important information or anything that we talked about that you guys can relate for the past video we're gonna put out. And thank you for being a nice guest, bro. You know, I appreciate you for your energy, bro, and your honesty. Thank you. That means a lot. So yeah, man, you guys be blessing and be good. I must see you in next time.